Have you ever wondered what are some dark chapters in American history that are often overlooked? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the lesser-known grim aspects of our past. These moments, though often brushed aside, have shaped the nation's development in profound ways, from the Salem witch trials to the Trail of Tears, from the Japanese internment camps to other forgotten episodes. This video aims to shine a light on these pivotal events. Join us as we delve into the shadows of the past, exploring the lesser-known corners of American history. Our journey begins in late 17th century Massachusetts at the infamous Salem witch trials. In a time of uncertainty and superstition, the Salem witch trials held sway over the imaginations and fears of the people. A small town gripped by paranoia turned against its own. Suspicions of witchcraft led to a mass hysteria where mere accusations were enough to seal one's fate. Over 200 people were accused and 19 were hanged, their only crime being the victims of fear and misunderstanding. This dark chapter was fueled by the social and political context of the time. Puritanical beliefs, combined with the struggle for power and control, created a volatile environment ripe for persecution. The trials became a deadly game of finger-pointing where innocence was no defense against the tide of fear that swept through Salem. The Salem witch trials, a grim reflection of fear and superstition, forever left a mark on American history. Fast forward to the 19th century, and we find ourselves witnessing the tragic Trail of Tears. This was a time of forced relocation of Native American nations from their ancestral lands in the southeastern United States to areas west of the Mississippi River that had been designated as Indian Territory. The inhumane conditions they endured during this forced journey were nothing short of appalling. Many were not provided with adequate food, clothing, or shelter. Sickness, exhaustion, and the harsh elements claimed the lives of thousands, with estimates ranging from 4,000 to 8,000 lives lost. This event was a direct result of governmental policies that prioritized expansion over the rights and lives of the indigenous population. It was a time of great suffering and loss, forever etched in the annals of American history. The Trail of Tears, a dark testament to the devastating consequences of expansion and displacement. Our final stop takes us to the mid-20th century, to the time of the Second World War and the Japanese internment camps. In the aftermath of the Pearl Harbor attack, over 100,000 Japanese Americans were forcibly relocated and interned in camps. This was a decision deeply influenced by racial prejudice and the fear of espionage, overriding the principles of freedom and justice. The circumstances that led to this were complex. The United States was at war with Japan, and a climate of fear and suspicion prevailed. The government, giving in to this fear, issued Executive Order 9066, leading to the internment of Japanese Americans, many of them American citizens by birth. The internment had long-term, devastating effects on the Japanese American community. Families were uprooted, properties lost, and lives forever altered. It took decades for the government to formally apologize and offer reparations. The internment camps, a harsh reminder of how fear can undermine the principles of freedom and justice. As we step back into the light, we carry with us a deeper understanding of our past. The Salem witch trials, the Trail of Tears, and the Japanese internment camps are dark chapters that serve as stark reminders of the injustices that occurred. These stories, while bleak, are essential threads in the tapestry of our nation's history. They remind us of the importance of compassion, equality, and justice. In acknowledging these shadows of our history, we can strive to ensure they are never repeated. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the darker corners of American history.